It is a story you saw first on KXLY4. No charges tonight against the prime suspect in the Whitley fuel arson fire.
After spending 3 days in the Spokane County Jail, Timothy Jacobs was released when prosecutors said they didn't have enough evidence in the case. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey shows us why.
Witnesses have identified Tim Jacobs as the young man they saw standing on top of the roof of this business and launching bottle rockets into the Whitley fuel yard. However, that was 2 days before the fire started, and at least right now, prosecutors can't prove Jacobs was doing the same thing when flames swept through this plant.
I'm terrified. Man, I don't want to spend most of my life in prison for something I didn't do.
He's maintained his innocence since his arrest on Monday. 19-year-old Tim Jacobs says he was washing clothes inside this laundromat when Whitley fuel caught fire.
I wasn't nowhere near that fire. I was on a surveillance tape up at the laundromat on Wellesley. If they would have just looked up there like I asked them, I was up doing my laundry at the laundromat.
Fire investigators say Jacobs was stopped by Spokane police leaving the fire scene, and they found a lighter in his pocket but no cigarettes. Surveillance videos show Jacobs in the area at the time of the fire, but so far there's no evidence Jacobs actually started it.
We have to determine whether we can prove something beyond a reasonable doubt, and that was a decision of our prosecutors that there just wasn't enough at this point.
And so last night, after 72 hours had passed and prosecutors had not filed charges, corrections deputies were required to release Jacobs, and only KXLY4's Janet O was there.
I'm happy. Hopefully they don't try to recharge me a month from now.
What did they tell you?
They didn't tell me nothing. They just didn't file no charges on me. I wasn't even expecting to get out. I was just sitting there and they told me to roll it up and go home.
Prosecutors say they still have several years to gather the evidence they need to file charges in this case, and they still consider it an active investigation. Reporting in Northeast Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.